Thank you so much. Joining us now is Bobby Clue from the Chamber of Commerce. We appreciate you rising up early with us.
Good morning. Good morning.
Vasi just got done finishing a story up with the Virginia, an iconic part of downtown Somerset. And after decades in the dark, it reopening. It's such an inspiring story. What about this city do you think makes for those success stories like that?
Well, for me, being with the Chamber of Commerce, I feel like we've got an amazing business community in general, and I think that really blends into a lot of the things that you're seeing happen over the last 5 to 8 years. You know, the Virginia itself is it's an anchor for our downtown, and it's led to so many new businesses. After 5 entertainment, things that just simply weren't here a few years ago.
Well, I was told when we were setting up this interview that you've got the pulse, your finger on the pulse of the business community, and that
some days,
and that Somerset and Pulaski County has one of the largest and most active chambers in Kentucky. What do you make of that?
We're very blessed. We have a very amazing business community here. It's comprised of a lot of small businesses. We have over 1,200 businesses that we represent. I would say 80% of them have less than 10 employees, but those small businesses are the backbone of Pulaski County, Kentucky, and America, and it's an honor to represent them.
Yeah, I see a lot of ribbon cuttings on social media.
One a week, every week for the last 14 years.
Also, what I saw on social media, and you guys are upfront about this, that it's a fast-paced, constantly changing, connected world in terms of business, and businesses have to be willing to adapt. How is the chamber helping businesses with that growth?
Well, sure. Well, we look at every business as one-off. Every business is different. They all need different ways to be helped. Some it might be retail, and it might be finding ways to get people to walk in the front door of that business. It might be a nonprofit or a civic group, and it might be just finding ways to help get their message out to the community about what's going on. So we take every business on a one-on-one basis. We don't lump them into any categories, and that's what you do if you have a good chamber. You treat everybody as an individual, and you try your best to help them what works for them. What do they want to get out of their chamber experience?
What is the chamber doing? You mentioned helping businesses, protecting them. What are some examples of that?
Well, you know, a lot of it is it's going to end up being helping them find a message. Most small businesses don't have a marketing department, and they simply don't have time to have a social media presence a lot of times. So that's what we are. You know, we have access through social media to over 24,000 people. And what I usually tell people is our chamber has a really big mouth. And we are happy to use that mouth to get their message out and tell people what's going on. The biggest thing I see a lot is people don't know about businesses sometimes. Once they find out about them, they're happy to spend money with them, patronize them, go and help spread the word. But it's our job sometimes to just make sure people know they're there.
Is there a secret spot that you think more people should know about?
There's a lot. I can't do that. I can't. There's a lot. I would encourage you all, while you're here, to walk around and just see some of the new things that are popping up in our community. I think people are going to be very impressed with what they see here.
Do you think Somerset's missing anything?
You know, I'm sure there's something out there. We're always looking to expand our palette, if you will, on businesses coming to our community. But I think we have a lot of really good things going on here, and there's some things in the works that I think we can't talk about yet. There'll be some big announcements coming soon.
Oh, well, that is so exciting. There is a little bit of everything, from the lake outdoors to art. It's great to see.
We're very blessed to have such a treasure like Lake Cumberland. You know, a lot of people always have the grass is greener kind of look to themselves when they live here, and they've had this giant lake in their backyard their whole lives. People move here all the time, and they'll tell you how special it truly is. We're very blessed to have Lake Cumberland. It brings a ton of money to our community, and it really makes us relevant in a lot of ways. It makes us stand out from a lot of other communities.
Well, Bobby Clue from Chamber of Commerce, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.